everybody. Welcome to Graceland, the home of Living Waters Ministry and the House of Hope, where women and children alike will be able to come, take refuge, sit at the feet of Jesus, and learn who their true identity is in Him. So today what we're wanting to do is to put vision to the vision that God has given us. So we're going to be taking a virtual tour throughout the property and just giving you a rough take on what we're dreaming and seeing with the Lord, and what we are believing that is going to be coming up in the very next future, specifically in 2024, where we believe that this land is going to be paid off and we'll be able to start building and getting our hands dirty and letting it start happening right before our eyes. So next we're standing here on, so the total land for Graceland is about 15.5 acres, a little over 15.5 acres. So this portion behind us is what we like to fondly call a little bit of our wetlands. It likes to get a little bit of extra moisture on the ground, so we thought, hey, what a great place for a pond. Because one of the things that God told us early on is that we need to be as self-sustaining as possible. So it is our hopes and our visions that eventually behind us we're going to have a pond area roughly around 5 acres, and we'll have good fishing grounds that are in here to where we could like eat off the land and they'll continue to reproduce. So that is this area of the Graceland, to where we are going to be fishers of fish and fishers of men.
Amen.
So over here, back to being as self-sustaining as possible, we're going to have our livestock and animals kind of spread throughout here. I know we've specifically, goats
Amen.
are on the agenda, so that's exciting. So we'll be able to make soaps and lotions and whatever the goats produce, and then meat as well. So we're gonna have chickens and whatever else the Lord blesses us with and gives us preparation for, just for us to be self-sustaining. And not just for us, we see this actually being able to extend into some of the other ministries that God has connected our hearts with, so that we could bless them as well. And then next, all right, and over here is the area where we are hoping to have some hydroponic type systems, where we will have greenhouse structures with the tanks that are in it, so tilapia can be at the bottom and then the crops will be at the top. It's just a really cool system that I learned just briefly about when I was in the corporate world selling metal, and I really am believing that the Lord is going to make this possible for us, because we can produce crops year round. And one of our dreams that we see one day this turning into is having a restaurant somewhere where we are coming farm to table. So another resource of being able to continue to bring income into the ministry, giving the women a sense of skill sets in the kitchen, getting them certified. We have a chef in our midst that will be able to do that for us and get them certified to be in safe serve and whatever the restaurant terminology is. Amen. Which I'm not 100% up to date on. So very exciting things, lots of potentials here, and that will be the area behind us, portions of it where we're hoping that that will come to life one day. So next, all right, so now we're here behind us is where the housing is going to be. So super excited. This is the heart of Graceland, where the fellowshipping and the family units are going to come together and just be one with God, one with each other. This is where the nitty-gritty will come down to a lot of the sitting at the feet of Jesus, learning practical skills. And I do want to say too, just the ability to have the animals for them to work with, I think that will be both therapeutic and also give them a sense of, this isn't just being handed to me, like I'm working, I'm contributing, I'm being, I am putting into and being a benefactor of the hard work that I've put into. So I really love the vision that God has given us and how it's all going to just fold out into the beautiful picture of what this is going to end up looking like for the lives of our families and their families, and how we're all just going to be one big family. And the only other thing that we have to show now next is over. So over here behind us in this area, we're hoping to have some kind of structure, like a barn structure, that we will house all the things that we need for the livestock. But in addition, kind of making it a dual area to where we could have possible like classroom settings, so it can be like separate from where the home portion is, and more of like a schooling area, office area, and of course also functioning to where we can keep the products for our livestock over somewhere behind us. So again, all of this is the very rough vision of what the Lord has given us. We'll see what the land will allow us to do and how it all blends together. But at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Julie and just give her a chance to share in this as well.
Well, I appreciate it. Liz and myself just want to thank you for taking this tour with us right now. This land is about 15 and a half acres, and we're just very blessed and very excited to see what the Lord has in store for us. So we really would like to right now partner with you to see how together as a community that we can come together for really the greater good of our community, with the women and the children that have experienced brokenness and who are ready for change. What we're going to do is get them to the feet of living waters, which is Jesus, so that he can transform their lives. Because this isn't about behavioral modification. This is about a life transformation. And so we would just really love to partner with you in this beautiful journey together. So thank you again for taking this tour with us. God bless.